This is a Hot Pie Media original.
I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Sorry, I think you should be too. I can't get enough of it. I'm fascinated by, this is like a crime story, and I don't even know what the crime is. I don't want it to end. I don't want to find the coach. I want it to keep going because I'm just fascinated by the fake high school with a fake principal, fake address, fake bishop, fake football team. Fascinated by the level of fakeness that's going on here. I'm going to keep raising my hand. Did no one notice that there's not a Bishop Sycamore? Like, where's the Catholic audience here? We don't have a Bishop Sycamore. No, I wasn't a red flag from the beginning. Wait, who's that? I don't think that's a thing. I just keep wondering about the red flags. They seem to be pretty prominent. All right, so here we go now. It's evolving, sort of. But it really is. It's this today. Fake high school with fake bishop, and the fake principal has just fired the fake coach. My favorite part is the fake principal at the fake school named after a fake bishop is issuing a statement of firing the fake coach. Wait, is that a fake statement? What? Huh. Glad you cleared that up. Wait, you're fake too. Yeah. I think he's getting away with it again by issuing the fake principal of all the fake things announced. I fixed it. I fired the fake coach. All right, let's move on now. Well, not so much. So, where are we now? Remember we last left the fake high school named after a fake bishop with a fake coach and a fake team and, I don't know, fake band and fake cheerleaders too. They were getting their butt handed to them on Sunday on ESPN.
Roy Johnson, the head coach for Bishop Sycamore, they're a bit of a mystery in this game.
Well, they are a bit of a mystery of what type of team we're going to see. But the one thing we know about this infant stages program is that they are trying to help more kids have an opportunity to not only play high school football at a high level, but potentially to move on, get an education, and play scholarship level football in college.
It's an online-only charter school first.
No, there's none of those things. What we know about them? Huh? No, you don't know that. I think you discovered that right at the beginning of the second quarter when it was about to be 100-0. You figured out this whole thing is kind of fake. Who are those guys? Well, we solved the problem now. We fired the fake coach. Whew, okay. Bishop Sycamore head coach. There's no Bishop Sycamore. Just saying. Bishop Sycamore head coach Roy Johnson was let go after Sunday's embarrassing defeat. He's not winning enough. We expect more out of our program. We don't want to be 0-7, outscored 600-10. We expect more out of a fake coach and fake players. We have higher standards here at our fake school named after a fake bishop. We're not going to tolerate that kind of embarrassing performance. We're going to get better the next time we have a fake game. We're going to hire another fake coach. What if it's the same guy who just changes his name? Now I'm happy to introduce our new head coach at a fake school and our fake bishop and our fake Catholic uniforms, Steve Johnson, the new head coach at this fake school. Here he is, Steve. Come on up in our fake building. Poor coach was fired. Man, it's tough business, that fake coaching. Roy Johnson was let go after Sunday's embarrassing defeat. School founder, I love this guy. School founder, could somebody please ask him how he came up with Bishop Sycamore? Please? School founder and assistant football coach Andre Peterson revealed the firing to USA Today. All right, big news conference at a fake building. That Johnson had done a poor job of, listen to this is why he was fired. This is why he was fired. He's done a poor job of tracking team injuries. Yeah. It's not about the fake stuff or the bounce checks or he found some dudes in a parking lot. We're really concerned here to fake Bishop High School that we're not tracking injuries properly. How can he track the injuries, fake principal? He doesn't even know who the players are. That's why he was fired. Sunday's game was the school's second in 3 days, which is an obvious safety concern for a school that continues to face scrutiny over its legitimacy. You think? In a required report filed with the state of Ohio last year, Bishop Sycamore admitted having 3 students. Really? That's not a red flag? Let's check out their accreditation. Aha. They got 3 people. 3 does not make up a team, just letting you know. A few red flags here. The school had enrolled 3 students in a blended model of online and traditional learning, and its address was listed at a library in downtown Columbus. Okay. By the way, when he announced that he fired the coach, the fake coach at the fake school, he did admit that they didn't really rent that space that is the fake building. That's a lie, too. That's fake. Okay. Has anybody asked him about Bishop Sycamore yet? So then it goes on and on and on. So now they've said that they're probably not going to play any more games for the foreseeable future. They don't have any more fake games. We are now interviewing players. There's an interview with a guy whose son he thought was on the team. Guy thinks that he's sending his kid to this fake high school to play fake football. And even that dad now said, yeah, I kind of noticed they didn't have any stuff. I didn't know where he was going every day. So then, I love it. I love it. Why is it not okay to go ahead and say everything is fake? Now, the principal, when he issued his statement about the fake coach, he did say why, when he did an interview. Again, I don't know how you interview the guy without just starting with fake Bishop Sycamore. But he said, why would I be running a scam? And I mean, he made a legitimate point. I don't know what his scam is. There's got to be a reason for going to this length every day to make up a fake story. He said, what's the payoff? He said his kid was on the team. I guess that's a fake kid too, and a fake marriage. But he pointed out what would be the scam. And I have to admit, here we are in day 3 of this. I still don't know the scam. Don't know. The company, so it's remarkable how the red flags were not picked up. I mean, that really is remarkable. I don't know how everyone is spinning their way out of this, how you never noticed. I don't know how in the city, how someone didn't notice it's a fake bishop and a fake logo and a fake school that has allegedly 3 students. Okay. But the company, so ESPN is now backtracking. ESPN is saying, hey, look, it's not our fault. We didn't know. They hire a company. This is the way this works. They hire a company that markets these games, these high school games, and I guess they produce them as well. That company is saying that they were deceived. Come on. You've got to be kidding. The moment the team, Bishop Sycamore, that you've never heard of, you're telling me, I don't care who you are, you're sitting at your desk as you're trying to figure out what games you're going to put on TV. Okay, there's some cost there. You're trying to figure out who it is you're going to pay to play. And you just looked at a paragraph on a sheet of paper and went for it. You never looked up the school. You never said to anyone in the office, hey, Bob, have you ever heard of these guys? Hey, Bob, are you Catholic? Yeah, I am. Have you ever heard of Bishop Sycamore? Nobody says anything and just books this team. I mean, it really is like having a fake band show up at ACL. Nobody asked any questions. Nobody raised a red flag. Nobody said anything. Now, ESPN, this is interesting. This was, I believe this guy was former president of ESPN. He left. He's an interesting story by himself. His name is John Skinner. He was asked about, what ownership does ESPN have in all of this? And I accept his answer to a degree. I don't accept anybody else's answer. How do you not fire the company that sets these games up? How do you not get fired? You didn't ask any questions. You just stuck him on TV and wrote somebody a check. And, oh, by the way, we can't find him. I make the check payable to whom? Bob? Just Bob? I'm not paying Bishop Sycamore? No, just give a check to me. You just write it to me. I'll take care of it. And he's disappeared. All right, here goes the answer on ESPN's responsibility for having the fake game with the fake team.
How does this happen, John?
Actually, I think this happens just because of the volume of games that they put on at ESPN. There's a hierarchy of what people pay attention to. This game falls pretty far down in the hierarchy, falls far enough down that they let someone else do the game and produce the game for them and give it to them. And somebody didn't pay attention, but I think since nobody got hurt, it's just funny. I don't think this is a reflection on the culture or that they don't care or that they're not paying attention. They are. This is just like, it's a kind of a ridiculous analogy, but this is like expecting the Walmart CEO to know that some dog is shit in the aisle 13 of the Fayetteville, Arkansas store. It's just like you can't know everything. There's no way to know everything.
How does...
Okay. Yeah, I get it. What I don't get is somebody knows something and somebody hired the company that hired the fake school. That company is able to talk and spin their way out of it saying, well, we didn't know, we were tricked too. You are shockingly incompetent. That's what I don't get. I get ESPN is now having to answer for themselves and taking some criticism for putting this garbage on TV. I get his response. Hey, sorry about that. It's kind of funny, but we didn't know. But what kind of incompetent buffoon is still doing business with the incompetent losers that paid these people? You can't get scammed that badly. I mean, you can't. I mean, you can't be tricked that easily and not ever ask a question. I mean, it's, you get the guy from Nigeria saying, I need some money to get out of a hotel. I mean, that is shockingly stupid. This is the equivalent. It's a fake bishop. I mean, I don't even know how you don't start there. Why are you're a Catholic school named after a fake bishop? You're a Catholic school that's online? What? Somebody look up what's going on with this school. I see they got all these blue chip players on this list. It's impressive. Has anyone ever heard of them? Sarah, can you look that up and see what's going on there? Yeah, they have 3 students. And let's put them on TV. Well, bad news, America. The coach has been fired by his fake principal, and they're going to fix things and continue their fake season. John McClellan is the co-founder and creator of ATX Hot Sauce, now in all 50 states and several retail outlets as well. So what we're going to do today is we're going to let this social media rock star chef walk us through 4 different sauces, and then I'll taste, and we'll tell everyone why they should buy. You can give the science behind these, and then I'll make the simple recommendation. Go to atxhotsauce.com. All right,
I don't think anybody's heard the website.
Yeah, I know.
You, Jeff,
I've never heard that.
It is atxhotsauce.com.
I'll say
I got that one right.
45 times, atxhotsauce.com. So let's do it.
I brought 4 flavors here, and we're going to test your palate today. Okay. And I only brought 4 because I didn't think you could handle 5 or 6.
Yes,
probably a smart move. Yeah. And so the first one we're going to try here, it's called Beet Heap. And just like the name implies, it has beets in it. It's made with red Fresno peppers. Red Fresnos are red peppers that are they're hotter than a jalapeno and a little bit less than a serrano. So not super hot here, just a lot of really good flavor. So we're going to start with this one, and then we're going to move up the chain.
Okay. I've had the Beet Heap, but okay.
Yeah, we're going to try it though.
It goes well with a cab. All right, Jeff's savoring Beet Heap.
I'll even do it with you, so that should be all right. Now remember, it is hot sauce.
Yeah. Oh, it is. It's hot sauce. Trust me, man.
Wait,
It's hot
is
sauce.
that one hot to you?
No. A little.
Yeah. The great thing with the fermentation process is you get a bunch of the flavor right up front.
Yeah.
And then the heat comes, but then it dissipates pretty quickly, especially with the red Fresnos. This is not a very spicy one, but it is a very tasty one. Goes on great on sandwiches.
Beet Heat.
Beet Heat. BEET. Heat.
All right. Go to atxhotsauce.com.
That's right.
It's been a while. I haven't seen him around the office. I've seen the dentist. I've seen the psychiatrist, but I've not seen on the hallway here. I've not seen our newest show host, Orenthal.
Hey, Twitter world, yours truly.
We got the Orenthal Thoughts with Orenthal. Or wait, what's the name of the show? I haven't seen the logo. Common Sense with Orenthal is the show that we now have on the platform. I'm looking for the chance to chat with Orenthal, maybe be on his show, do some cross-talk, cross-promotions. One of the things that's interesting about Orenthal, what he's done is he's added, sort of like me, I had some $7 glasses for a long time. Now I no longer have the $7 glasses. But Orenthal looks like he's added the exact same pair that I have. And that's a little disturbing. But he looks smarter. And, I got to say, every episode of Common Sense with Orenthal makes more sense. I mean, I don't make any sense. I'm not asking anyone to listen to me, but Orenthal is like this nighttime, late night, common sense discussion. Matter of fact, straightforward. I'm not ready to say he's a moral compass, but he certainly is a common sense compass.
Hey, Twitter world, it's me, yours truly. Well, today it's all about Cam Newton, and I got to admit, when this COVID-19 thing came up this past week and I saw that he was going to miss 5 days of camp, I said, well, there goes the starting job because this Mac Jones has been spectacular. And once Cam lost that starting job, I'm still a little surprised they let him go because it's not like they're paying him an exorbitant amount of money for a quarterback. But I don't think Cam is cut out to be the backup. I think as long as he's fighting for the job, he's going to be positive and on the sideline, knowing he's the backup and has no chance of getting in the game unless this kid get hurt, because I don't see Mac Jones playing himself out of that position. I just don't get why any quarterback in the NFL, as important as they are to their team, won't go and get the shot. A lot of them won't even admit if they have or if they haven't. You're exposed to the public. You're the star of the team. You got other players that you're playing against on the other team. Maybe one of those guys got it. He's tackling you. People are coming up for autographs. People are coming up to you at dinner. People want selfies. It just seems like it would be almost impossible not to get exposed at some point, during the year. And your team just can't afford to have you sitting out those 5 days. Cam is not Jameis Winston. Jameis set out a season, but he learned his craft during that time, watching Breeze, being coached by Sean Payton, and he knew he had a chance at being a starter. Right now, Cam's chance at being a starter maybe could be in Miami and possibly down in Houston, where I think he's a better version of Tyrod Taylor now that it appears that Watson won't be around. Anyway, come on, guys, especially you quarterbacks, go get the shots, tell the public you got it, and wear your mask. Take care.
Hey, OJ got his teeth whitened too. Man, that's going to be great for the podcast. Get the vax or I stab you. Wait, he just stole my material. Now tell me that's not common sense with the Orenthal, who is looking better than ever. The glasses are a good look. Looks like he's got new veneers. He's sitting out next to a swamp, which I'm a little confused about, but whatever. The guy's just like going backwards in age. Apparently killing people does not keep you from sleeping and taking care of your skin and your teeth. He keeps every week. We get Common Sense with Orenthal. I'm sure when I see him around the office one of the days, or whenever we do this thing, or we crosstalk, or maybe he went to the dentist's office down the hall with Emily. Maybe he's down there too. Got some veneers down there doing it like a promotion. Veneers for Hot Pie Media. Maybe he saw the psychiatrist too. Whatever he's doing is working on his skin. OJ needs to now launch a line of skincare products because the guy is going backwards in age. And exactly what he said is perfectly reasonable. And I was going to say before Orenthal said it, I was going to say the Houston Texans, the dumpster fire that you are. It's easy. Text message to Cam Newton's agent. The job is yours here in Houston. You have the ball. It's all yours. We'll pay you what they were going to pay you. We'll build in incentives. The job is yours the day you walk in the building. Get the vaccine and the job's yours. That should be the text. They need it. He needs it. The Texans are not a good fit for anybody except him. Now, this will be the end of him. Okay. I mean, but it's the end of him anyway. And I don't say it's the end of him because of the vaccine. It's the end of him because his body has taken a beating. I mean, it's documented the number of hits that he's taken, and you cannot survive in that business. You cannot. You can't play quarterback that way and take those hits. But this is the end of him. But his options are pretty limited. He is Orenthal is exactly right with the veneers and the glass. You know, Orenthal he's more intellectual now with the glasses on. The teeth and the glasses are a great look. I wonder what he uses on his forehead. How does he keep that forehead so smooth? It's amazing. But the Texans, it's a slam dunk. It sucks for Cam Newton that it's come to this, but you know, I mean, you're in your early 30s with a body that's been beaten like you're in your 50s. And that's just the truth. He's half the player he was even 3 or 4 years ago. Think in terms of the lifespan of Tony Romo. It's very similar. There's a point in which you just find yourself going, gosh, that hurt. Man, every hit looks bad. The Texans sent a message. The job's yours. You need us. We need you. Get the vax. Pick your number. And we put the ball in your hand. Now, granted, you're going to run for your life. And you're probably going to get the crap kicked out of you. And you're probably not going to survive very long. But you got the job. You get to be the face of the franchise. God help you. And just get the vax, dude. And you're starting quarterback for the Houston Texans tonight if you just get the vax.
From the Hot Pie Media Studios in Austin, Texas, it's the Jeff Ward Show. Listen at jeffwardshow.com.